Harambe. Guys, they done it again. They have killed another animal at the zoo. Now, we've heard about these stories before over the recent years and pretty much the last decade. Now, yesterday, Sunday, a 17-year-old gorilla was killed in efforts to save a 4-year-old child. This happened at a Cincinnati, Ohio zoo. Now, I don't know how old 17-year-old is as for a gorilla. I'm guessing it's pretty old. I'm not too sure. But the boy, the 4-year-old boy, had wanted to pretty much join the animal, and he crawled through a barrier where he then fell 10 feet high, and which he was then grabbed by this gorilla. A response team quickly showed up and killed the gorilla. Now, here's my issues with this whole thing. And now a lot of the facts have not came out, but here's my issue here. How do a zoo have a barrier that a small child can fit through? It seems kind of like a construction error to me right there. And where was this child parents at the time of this going on? And of course, they were nowhere around for a comment. So now we have an error from the zoo, and now we have, like I said, we don't know where the parents were when this boy was trying to do this. So now we have errors. We have errors on the parts of two parties here, the zoo and the parents. And in result, we have an animal that dies because of them too. Now, I would like to just come out and say that yes, I'm not an animal person. I'm not one of those. I'm not an animal lover. I'm not one of those people. But it just seems to me, it just seems wrong right here. So guys, the response team, they gave a comment, and they said they did not use tranquilizers because they don't know how long it would have taken to actually work on the animal, and so that's why they use deadly force. Really, is that the reason why you wouldn't? I mean, even us humans, when we go in operation, we have things that puts us right out. We have those things. We have things that when we don't go in operation and we have to have a small procedure, doctors have things where they can numb us. So you're gonna tell me now, like I don't have any pretty much knowledge in medicine or anything like that, but it just seems like, is that really what you're telling me? You don't have anything that would just automatically put an animal out? Really? And to be honest, guys, I would pretty much just wish they just came out and said, you know what, we just pretty much thought it would be easier to kill this animal and to save this boy's life. And I guess if I'm playing devil's advocate against my own thinking there, I guess that's what they are saying, but in a PR way. No, it's sure like, well, we're living creatures and things like that, and animals have rights to be here as much as we have rights to be here. No matter how much we may dislike that animal for whatever reason, they have much right here on this planet as we do. And then since we are at the top of the food chain, we seem to just make up these rules and make up these laws. I mean, we have laws in the United States. I'm not too sure where any other place in the country, but in the United States we have laws where you can protect yourself and stand your ground on your property, on your things like that. In some states you can use lethal force if necessary. In some states you can't do it. Some states we got stand your ground laws and things like that. So it just seems weird, like that we just automatically you can just take an animal. And this is an animal. He thinks animal, and he thinks if he's a gorilla, he thinks gorilla, and if he's a tiger, he thinks tiger. And you could take him from a real environment, take that animal, put him in a fake environment, caged in, glassed in, or whatever it is, have people take pictures of him and pretty much just be a clown, and that's pretty much what a zoo is. And if someone ends up wanting to go into that area where that animal is, or accidentally, we automatically get to kill that animal. It just seems wrong to me that we can just take an animal out in their environment, put them in a fake environment, and then just kill them if someone accidentally. Now, I mean, like I said, I'm not an animal person, and I guess if it's warranted, but it just seems so many times these stories happen where, you know, you have someone go over into an animal's area in a zoo, and we just automatically kill them, and there's no just, you know, putting them down or putting them to sleep and things like that, not causing the animal harm. Just my thoughts, guys. I don't want to make this video too long, but, you know, Harambe, I think I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Did you guys see the story? Did you not? Guys, like this video, dislike this video. Do what you gotta do. I'm out.